Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Goblin Toys. Today we're reviewing the Marvel Legends Red Goblin. He is from the Kingpin Build-A-Figure wave. And yeah, really solid looking figure overall. Very happy with him. I will go into accessories quickly because he only comes with the one. If this will... Sorry guys. There we go. Okay. Come on. There you go. So there's a nice look, some very nice detail in the pumpkin bomb there. I really like the eyes on it and the black tendrils going up on the red. Looks really nice. Okay, so let's get into the Goblin himself. So, overall, paint is very nice, very tidy. Sculpt, very good, very on point, very authentic and accurate to the comic book likeness of the Red Goblin. For those of you who are unaware, the Red Goblin is Norman Osborn wearing the Carnage symbiote. So, I haven't read the comic myself. I've seen the Comic Historian's video on the Red Goblin, which is just if you've ever watched Comic Historian, it's just he does breakdowns of trade paperbacks and hands it back to you in digestible bites. So I have watched that, but I haven't actually read the comic. So that's all that's as familiar as I am with the character is from that. But overall, from what I've seen and what I know of the character, this is a pretty solid representation, and it's kind of scary as hell looking. Like, the more I look at it, the more it's actually quite terrifying looking. Yeah, I actually haven't been this impressed with a Marvel Legends just having a real creepy look. Like, this nails it, absolutely nails it. You do have a little bit of bend at the jaw there, so you can sort of get a little bit of an open going. So he's got the tendril on his back there that just plugs in. If you have the Carnage symbiote, you know all about that. So he's got his tail on the back there. Now this is a bit of a double-edged sword, in my opinion, the tail, because it adds a lot more stability, so he's not going to go falling like some of your typical symbiote Marvel Legends figures might go shelf diving from time to time. But it's got no... it doesn't bend. You can't really bend it. It doesn't have wire or any articulation in it. I think if they put some wire in it, that would have been really good. But as it stands, he stands really well because he has that tail going on there. So I'll just give you a quick run around of the figure quickly. So I think they've used the feet from the Lasher figure, and then the rest, and then I believe the rest of the body, except for the tail is obviously new. I think the rest of the body is just the Carnage body, just repurposed. They've used, looks like the same hands from Lasher. Yeah, so they've used the hands from Lasher, the feet from Lasher. You've got a new head and a tail. But other than that, the rest of the body looks like Carnage and Lasher repurposed. But that's what Marvel Legends do, and it's an effective cost-cutting measure for them. And I have no problem with that whatsoever, because that's really cool. This one only cost me $14 because I won it in like a figure lottery sort of thing. So yeah, I put in $14 worth of entries for that. Considering it would have cost me $40 to get it here or buy it here in Australia, most likely. So I have no problem throwing some money into a lottery that I might not win, because $14 wasn't bad. And I thought if I won, that's great. I had 7 entries in, and I ended up winning, so that was terrific. I was really happy about that, because he was the only one from the line I wanted to go along with my other symbiotes here. So here he is with Lasher in the green, Scream in the yellow, Venom in the black, and of course Carnage on the left. If you're OCD like me, you may not want to display him with your Carnage, since he is wearing the Carnage symbiote. But yeah, solid figure. He looks really good with Venom and the rest. And yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up, guys, because I don't have much more to say about this. Because yeah, the sculpt is really beautiful. The paint is really nice. The only gripe I have is about the tail, but like I said, that is a double-edged sword, because it gives him extra stability, which Marvel Legends are in desperate need of sometimes. But for those of you that may want to get him into some super dynamic poses for your figure photography or something like that, that is going to be a bit of a hindrance. Okay guys, so yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. I highly recommend this guy. For me, I'd give this guy an 8 out of 10. Pretty high up the ladder for me. I really like him. Just the time I've spent with him on the review stand, just doing this video and trying to do it the first time, I'm quite happy with him. He's really cool, and I'm thinking he will be going back with the rest of the symbiotes sometime this weekend for to go on display with the rest of my legends at Mum's. Okay guys, thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment and tell us what you thought. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.